Yo, what up, guys? I need to get this thing on like a better angle or something. I'm staring at the bottom of my neck and shit. Get my remote. Oh, shit. If I ever said I'm never scared, just know I mean it. If I ever said I fucked your bitch, fuck that shit. Shit's whack as fuck. If I ever played a show with G-Eazy, I would make sure he never played a show again. I'd just be like, fucking right across his fucking dome, dude. I'm a pretty peaceful guy, but there's one thing I can't stand is people using music to manipulate. Spread hate messages. And people that only care about, money, cars, and bitches. Those people suck too. If I ever said I'm never scared. I heard that song for the first time today because someone told me to check out this chick named Halsey. Because apparently, like, this Halsey chick, she has sort of this viral marketing scheme where she's sort of like, she's kind of like Poppy in a way where, not Poppy like as in her music is pop, but Poppy like the artist Poppy, how she uses sort of like viral marketing to draw attention to herself. It's really hard to explain. But in a nutshell, it's like this thing called an augmented reality game where like Poppy is a robot, but she's not really a robot. She's just a girl. And there was a Poppy like before her. And like the conspiracy theory drives the music, And then Halsey kind of does the same thing where she'll be, she puts packages all over town and they link to like a fake website and you go to that website and it tells you a story about characters and then you go look at those characters' Facebook pages and it like reveals. Anyway, you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's an augmented reality game. So it's taking place in reality, but it's not reality, Oh, you like my poster? Here, let me just, there you go. Here, I'll move my cup. Boom. And then my guitar. Alright, so there you go. But yeah, it's crazy how that shit just... And people, man, they seem so obsessed with outward image. Not even in the sense of like defining yourself with like the clothes you wear and shit, but also like defining yourself by your sexuality, your skin tone, your race. I guess that is your skin tone. Your gender, because sexuality and gender. Anyway, it is interesting to see how the lines are drawn. And honestly, like I feel that if we could just be more focused on the inward self, a lot of these situations would resolve themselves. But that's just a theory. My guitar needs to be tuned, guys. My tuner is actually on my phone, so... exhaust, exhale love. I can try to inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just exhale love. I can try to inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just exhale love, just exhale love. Oh, just inhale, oh then exhale. Say just inhale, oh then exhale. Just inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just exhale love. Oh no. Wish the love been like friendship, so it won't ever go to waste like that drop of rain on the cloudy days. No, I'm awake, yeah, as if I've never been to sleep. I've been dancing in the street like there ain't no street. No, I'm alone, but I'm surrounded. No, I can try to find myself a home, but houses be too rounded. I'm living underground, this is consideration founded. No, straight to breathing in on factory fumes, yeah, because I'm old. Don't say you heard of me, because my story not been told. I know my living underground, this year my surface is too old. It's like landslide, gravel these old roads and exhaust, exhale love. I can try to inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just, it's screaming out, just inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just exhale love. Oh no, inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just exhale love, just exhale love. Just inhale, oh then exhale. I need to inhale, oh then exhale. Just inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just exhale love. Oh no, inhale, oh then exhale. I need to inhale, oh then exhale. Just inhale, exhaust, exhale love. Just exhale love. Oh, it's like roads in Portugal, things I left behind me, struggles that find that mind, peace of mind inside me, left blind love, look between my mind, look between my eyes, of all the lies denied, no I'm denied love, so it's about hope, it's about how everyone got hope, it's about their lives that bind for my intention, between my vision and intention, felt to mention that I could give you names, yeah, I can name them dates, and I can put the struggle and domains in those debates, but it's about this, music I produce it exclusively, and it leads to loose conclusions, what's the show illusions, usefully, but I don't mind running in place, walking in my city, carbon monoxide in my lungs, I'm feeling empty, they just cut down the trees, I guess it's up to us, we got to inhale, exhaust, exhale love, just inhale, oh then exhale, I need to inhale, oh then exhale, just inhale, exhaust, exhale love, just exhale love, just exhale love, just. How'd that sound? Okay. Yo, something weird was going on with my phone. Like, I guess there's like a short in my charger. I don't know what's up with that. I guess I'll have to rewatch the video and see if it messed it up at all. Let me see. Let me just light my bowl real quick. And so, you know, that song I just played is called Lovers of Our Lost Earth. It's by an artist named John Watts. He's kind of a Quaker rapper I discovered when I was like 17 years old on MySpace Music. And like, I instantly fell in love with his message, you know, and the whole inhale, exhaust, exhale, love. And I really always wanted to do my own version of the song. And so it was one of the first songs that I ever like learned the lyrics to. But the guitar riff in the song is like impossible to put percussions to. So anyway, I wrote my own version of the song and made it a little more upbeat, a little more hard-hitting. His version's a lot chiller, you know? Anyway, so my video ended up getting more views than his somehow. And now, like, if you Google Lovers of Our Lost Earth or if you YouTube it, like, my video's at the top. And so, like, I reached out to him and was like, yo, man, I'd really love to work with you. I'm a huge fan. You inspired me as a kid, you know? And then, like, he wrote me back and was like, yeah, sounds good. Send me your stuff. So I sent him links to my like YouTube and stuff, and then he never wrote me back. I guess like I don't know what happened, but it kind of hurt. Like I'm not gonna assume that he was mad at me or whatever, but I mean I don't know. I got this one fan that like covers my songs. He did a cover of me covering something, and so like on the video, it's like. Blue and Yellow Purple Pills by D12 in the style of Jesse Raya. And I was like, wow, dude, you're actually like crediting me for the cover of the cover. It's pretty crazy. You know, guys, a lot of times people do ask me, they're like, when are you going to be putting out an album? Dude, I've wanted to put out an album since the Just Don't Know video happened, since people found out that I even existed. And although I'd love to put out an album, I'm not going to do it anybody's way but mine. And so a lot of times, you know, I bump heads with studio hands and shit. So, you know, I put out Vice, and Vice was a collaborative work between me and a really good friend of mine. But then it caused issues because so many people had their hands in my pocket. And I guess I strained the relationship between the people who I actually gave a fuck about. And, yeah, anyway, it's a long story. Maybe one day I'll tell it. But although I'd love to make an album, I don't know. You know, I haven't been in the studio. There's no album coming. Everybody wanted me to yeah. Anyway, fuck all that shit. Come to Nashville and I can get you hooked up. Yeah, you know, I that's cool. I don't have, like, the ability to come to Nashville. That'd be cool, though, you know. I'm just, like, I just play music, you know. People always are like, dude, you shouldn't smoke cigarettes. You shouldn't drink so much soda. You're going to ruin your voice. I don't give a fuck, you know. I just like to fucking live life. Is like really a competition about who lives the longest. You know, I just want to fucking play music and jam, and if my voice starts to sound a little worse, like, I don't care. Like, I'm not trying to sing good. I'm just trying to sing. I sing how I feel, you know. I love writing songs. So, yeah, you know, I'll always be on YouTube, and I'll always be, like, playing music in the street, but as far as, like, putting out an album or anything. I did that live album, you know, even though it wasn't really live. Like, they tried to add some reverb effects to my voice, and I did a couple takes, and yeah, I wish I had never released that album, honestly. Well, this guy has less popularity than you, made over $10,000 on Kickstarter. Yeah, but if I do like a Kickstarter or a Patreon or something, then I'm like obligated, you know? I don't know. What happens if like halfway through my album, I'm like, you know what? I think I'd rather be a porn star. And then I just stop music completely and go do porn. And then I owe people like all this money. I mean, I might make it doing porn, and then I could like pay all the people back, you know? But anyway. This next one's an oldie but a goodie. I got perfect attendance like the world that I'm living. Who am I kidding? See, cause I don't know what it's for. They tell me black and white is like the perfect condo. Oh yeah, well in this game of life I got the lowest score. And now this evolution, my pollution can start that revolution. I'm alive for execution. If I don't chill, my presence is irrelevance. I'm evil, but I am throwing up my hands and saying power to the people. Cause they hope I write you out and need that advice. The last of the night, and find some time to set my mind right. I'm in the jam, having trouble trying to stand. All of my plans, they found a way to sink in the sand. How did it start? Well, I guess because the world is so dark. Search for a spark and try and find a way to change stars. It's two beginnings. Got my parents right the new ending. The rest of the world just stands and pretending. As the sky turns gray, and you, oh, now you break me down, you break me down, and you pick me back up again. Why don't you show me how I must bend? And you, now you show me how to pick myself off this floor, not to find what I've been searching for. Now they call me a loser, a heartbreaker, and a bruiser. Well then I guess I am a user, and that's all that I am. And while it's hard to say if I could ever take a stand, you know, to look that far is through them. I just get out while you can with my life. Only as painful as I make it, but I guess then I'll just fake it. With all the things I should have said, I regret like hopeless for the hopeful. And I've become a hopeless fool. I didn't quite know what to do, just staring at the sky, asking, oh, can't you just lead the way? Or put me back on down that road for my peaceful day. And my reasons and my decisions, and while my methods out of style, I tried to take them where I've been, but it'll take a while. You know, the youth of my nation is testing my patience. I wanna set myself free. I'm far between, you know, the everything I'd ever need. With some piano keys and guitar strings and a bag of green. Oh, and you break me down, you break me down, and you pick me back up again. Why don't you show me how I must bend? And now you show me how to pick myself off this floor, not to find what I've been searching for. Say, wish I'd left for wishes. I call this wishful thinking. I'm wishing that you would say that I would be fine, but waiting, I'm sick of waiting. My patience is quickly fading. Started changing. I fucked that up. It's been so long since I played that song. Let me try one more time. It's like, wish I'd left for wishes. I call this wishful thinking. Yeah, see, now I've lost the emotion. Anyway, it's supposed to go up higher, but I forgot the octave because it's been so long since I played the song. So, like, I took it down one octave and it should have been up. It was like, yeah, I fucked it all up. Not that you care, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. Yeah, I got this one vocal exercise I do. It's like, and anyway, it really just helps like concentrate the. Anyway, yeah. No, I don't have any vocal exercises. I just made that shit up. I do have a vocal exercise. It's you smoke one element menthol before every song. Roadwork, Ron is like my best friend, dude. Ron comes over to my house all the time. He's really, really good at Injustice, Gods Among Us, which is like one of our favorite fighting games. He's not that great at Dragon Ball. You know, I got Fighter Z recently, and he just doesn't like the 3-on-3 combat. But anyway, Black Manta, though. He is fucking the shit with Black Manta. I'm a Catwoman type of guy myself. I also run with Batman and Catwoman, and Sub-Zero. I like Sub-Zero a lot. But, I mean, he's not really a fucking DC character. He's just in the game, you know. Which is crazy because I don't really like Sub-Zero that much in Mortal Kombat. But in fucking Injustice, he's actually pretty cool. But yeah, Roadwork's over here all the time. He puts out music. I couldn't tell you the names of any of the newer songs and shit. Oh, yeah? I mean, yo, dude, I just finished Super, and that fucking Goku Frieza fight was insane. Like, it was one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen. You know, and can I just pause for a second and say that there's only 14 people watching right now, and I actually like this way more than anything else. Like, this is like us hanging out, you know? We can talk about fucking anything. We can talk about Dragon Ball. We can talk about video games, you know? I'm smoking a fucking cigarette, fucking drinking some Coke. And it really is like Coca-Cola. Like, I don't do any hard drugs, yo. Yo, it's really easy, bro. I can teach you guys a little something right now. If any of you guys have guitars at home, I'll give you like 10 seconds to grab them. And I'll teach you a little something super, super fucking easy to do. Alright, if you guys are ready. So check this out. You've probably seen people, you know what I'm saying? And I've done YouTube videos like this before. And yeah, you know, man, it's really hard to transition. But if you stick with it, bro, like I can play left-handed and right-handed. I'm not as good left-handed, you know, obviously. But I want to sort of force. I have a theory that you can force ambidexterity on your brain. You see, Albert Einstein believed that by doing things that required both hemispheres of the mind, things that required ambidexterity, that you could strengthen the flow of information from the left and right hemisphere, essentially using creative and calculative thought simultaneously. And so that's something I really am into. And so I want to sort of improve that aspect of myself. So I have a left-handed guitar. It doesn't have any strings on it right now. Anyway, so thing is that the technique might be a little more difficult, but you've ever seen somebody do this? You know, you beat on a table with a pencil or something, or your fingers. What I do is I use the tip of my fingers, like, that creates kind of like a hi-hat sound, you know? And then, like, I got a snare sound, which is just the inside of my finger. And then I use the ball of my wrist to create that bass sound. And so what I'm doing is I'm translating that over here, right in this sweet spot. No, but it really is. I mean, props to you for trying it out, you know. It really is not that hard. And I really do believe I could teach anybody how to do it, you know. If you can do this, or you can do this, then you can do what I do. You know, let's take a simple chord progression. You can use any chord progression that you're comfortable with. Use your favorite. You know, instead of slapping here, I'm going to slap the strings. And that's going to give me the ring out for my chord. You see what I'm saying? So, the trick is to not hit too hard. To lightly tap. So now once you get used to doing it right here, when you move up here, you'll get that cool snare sound, that pop. So like, let's just take the 2-chord progression. You can just make shit up, you know. You just make shit up. Yeah, you know, you just make stuff up. Like, get into a groove, let your mind speak to you. It's like open soul, let me grow as the rhythm goes. I say no one knows. Just take me on down that lonely road. Oh no, no one knows just where we go when we take it over, when we sing my soul. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm just a singer of simple songs, bro. And like I said, dude, and it don't have to be anything complicated. You know, if you can do some finger picking, like. Yeah. Anyway, what's my favorite movie? My favorite movie. Damn, Damn, that's a hard ass question. Bro, I really liked Kingsglaive, the Final Fantasy film that just recently came out. I feel like Jesse Pinkman killed it as Nox. The movie was action packed. The story was sick. The special effects were just mind blowing. The fact that it was all done in computer CGI and the art style, it was fucking just dope as shit. I love shit like that. That's like my very newest movie, you know. As far as old school stuff goes, man, I would have to say I love Tombstone. Tombstone is like one of my favorite films. I just love the lines. Yo, Jesse, you ever thought of streaming on Twitch, the amount of viewers you'd easily generate with your music would definitely help out? You know, that's not a bad idea, man. I suck at this. I don't know if that's been obvious or not. I hate social networking, and I tried to create a team to do it all for me, but without any like money being generated, you know, it's kind of hard to keep people interested in like working 2 Facebook profiles or 2 Twitter profiles. You know, I don't use Twitter, Instagram, fucking Skype, any of that shit at all. I hate it. I legitimately hate it. I feel like not only is it used to generate ads to whatever it is that you're searching, which is a violation of your privacy, you know, it's made to make you into a better consumer, and your thoughts are being sold. Your personal emotions are being sold. Who you are as a person is being marketed to the highest bidder in order to turn you into a better consumer. And that's not the only thing that's wrong with it. You know, not only that, we have political bots, social bots, which are meant to influence the opinions of people. You know, I don't really see anything positive about taking the bite out of real, genuine human interaction. You know, people now, they need a safe place, and they find excuses to be antisocial or to be reclusive rather than just get out into society and interact and force themselves to become sociable. And some people would say that's impossible, but it is not. It is not impossible. You can achieve anything within yourself. It's just hard. You have to want it. You have to really want it. And the only way that you're going to change the world, the only way you're going to affect anything is through other human beings, genuinely interacting with other human beings. And I don't mean fucking yelling your side of the story or calling people Nazis. I mean like actually talking about shit. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of social networking at all, which makes it really, really hard to get the music out there because I avoid it. I specifically avoid it. And it's interesting to me because I find that a lot of people actually find that difficult. They find it hard to avoid social media, where I actually find it hard to want to be on social media. Thoughts on mumble rap. So, if you really care, if you will find that I don't really like a lot of music at all. I write simple songs because I'll be the first to tell you that I'm the byproduct of my generation. You know, unfortunately, we aren't educated on things that are important. We're not taught how to like build a house, how to grow our own food. And if we're interested in these things, then it's up to us to seek out that information. Well, music works the exact same way. Music is not theory. It's not an opinion whether or not something is good technically. You could say something sounds good or sounds bad, but then you have bands like, let's say, System of the Down, who have a singer like Serj Tankian, who is not exactly a good vocalist, or not a good sounding vocalist. Okay, so he's not pleasant to the average ear, but the band is still great to a lot of people and has had success. You know, the thing is that art, when you observe art, not music, art, you're supposed to be observing it from an emotional spectrum, not from just whether or not you like it. You know, art is supposed to display an emotion. So when you look at a picture like The Scream from Vincent van Gogh, you are not necessarily like, oh, this is beautiful. You're like, oh, this is creepy. This is disturbing. This captures a specific emotion, or maybe several emotions on a certain side of the spectrum. You know, the despair that it's meant to relay in its message. And so then we look at music, and we're like, oh, this doesn't sound good, so it's not good. And the thing is that we we don't care about the content, not the content in the lyrics, but the content in the music. We can literally have a beat that just goes over and over and over again, and as long as it's groovy, it's good enough. So the thing is that music in general pisses me off. Mumble rap fucking sucks because it's fucking mumble rap, but other people like it. But then other people also like Justin Bieber. I fucking hate Justin Bieber. Other people like Ed Sheeran. I fucking hate Ed Sheeran. I don't like people who use sexuality to market to the masses. I don't like people who think that there's some sort of like political or spiritual representation of fucking art. And they're like, oh, my art's going to change the world. But then they write standardized verse, chorus music in every fucking song and use sex to fucking generate views and use, the same old propaganda. That shit just bothers me. I'm a hater, I guess. I guess I'm a hater. The truth is there's very few people that I could share a stage with without just going the fuck off. I would not have the ability to hold my tongue. Do you have any tips on how to play Dear Hope? How to play Dear Hope or Welcome to the Good Life? My drumming's not as clean as yours. Well, my favorite artist is Dance Gavin Dance. Dance Gavin Dance is the greatest band to me ever. It perfectly captures just the raw emotion mixed with the clean pop, and I just love them so much, man. They just put out a new song, and I have not stopped jamming it. And they're just so good, dude. The music is so technical and so pretty. And Tillian's voice, the new singer, the guy they've had for fucking 3 albums now, he is just like fucking, his voice is beautiful, so beautiful. And yeah, man, I can't get enough of them. They're everything that I want in music. And honestly, like, people will be like, well, I don't like the screaming. Well, imagine if the screamer was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if it was hooks and then a rapper instead of hooks and then a screamer. You know what I'm saying? It's just an artistic decision. What's your favorite rapper? My favorite rapper is Jelly Roll. You ever hear of him? And this is my favorite singer. Yeah, I know who Jelly Roll is. I had a friend that was really into his stuff. I'm not the biggest fan or anything, but I think the guy's definitely got some talent as far as like rhyming ability goes. And he also sings a little bit, and I do like the mixture of country and hip hop. Even though I'd be the first to say there's no such thing as genre. Just because an instrument sounds country doesn't make it country music. By that rule, you couldn't put a mandolin inside of a metal song without being Asian inspired. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I put a violin in my rock song, so now it's classical music. Yeah. Blazing Hunter, man, the thing is like I was trying to explain a second ago about art, it's not necessarily clean. It's not necessarily supposed to be pleasing to the ear. The screaming is meant to capture an emotion. And if you can't relate to that emotion, that's fine. But I personally can. I can relate to that raw aggression, that anger about everything. When I hear John Mesh from Dance Gavin Dance scream about how made up Magic Turtle guy is feeling like he's crap, there's nothing more relatable. There's nothing I've ever heard that just like, oh, it hits me right in the fucking chest, dude. When I love it so much. I love it all. Yeah, I'm watching a few TV shows. Mohammed, I'm watching Westworld. I just started the 2nd season. It's really fucking cool. Just excellent concept. I'm watching American Gods. Actually, I just finished the 1st season of American Gods, and that was dope. Super cool. I was watching Dragon Ball Super, but it's over now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't watch a lot of TV. I just stream, you know. Why do you care if I'm wasted? Oh no, are you ashamed of me? I forgot I'm actually supposed to play this song on 5. Yeah, so that's why it sounds a little lower than it normally is. Somebody asked, maybe I'm not watching season 2. I don't know. I watch it on fucking, what's the name of that shit? Amazon. So maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, and somebody asked what my job is. And I work at a gas station. I'm the overnight guy at a gas station. So I work from 12 to 8 a.m. I clean, you know what I'm saying? I make the coffee, I cook the weenies. All right, let's try that again. Why do you care if I'm wasted? Oh no, are you ashamed of me? Well, every pill that I have tasted, oh no, got me on my feet. Well, I have seen some situations that there were, well, they were just like this. Temptation, I guess I will. Oh, I will take that hit. I will take that risk. I wouldn't say I won't feel a thing. I won't. If you don't remember, if you don't remember my name, tell me, girl, what's my name? I swear she don't remember me. I was that silly boy, no silly boy. Oh no, just playing on your street. Can you tell me, Lexi girl, so is this what you need? Just to be that silly girl, no, silly girl, try and save my world, sweep me off my feet. So now you claim that you've been a dreamer, oh, then I guess that you could dream of this. Oh, it's that brand new kind of slumber, oh, and I guess that, so we would've never met. Oh, and I was such a drifter, oh, that I guess that drifting wasn't just a phase, just to put me back onto your city porch. Oh, you silly boy, you know you're never gonna get away from these streets. Oh, and they say I won't feel a thing. Oh no, I won't. this what you need? Just to be that silly girl, try and save my world and sweep me off my feet, off my feet. That will sweep me off my feet. Say no, 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 no. La da da da. Hey, oh, just to be that city girl, no, no. La da 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 da. You know, I kept that going a little longer because that groove is fun. All right, let's see what kind of messages we got. Says crazy, cool. Oh, thank you, Anus. I really appreciate that. Let's see what else we got. What state are you in? Says Thomas. Yo, I live in Texas, Irving, Texas. Yep, that's me, Irving, Texas. What else we got? Do you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? I have both. No, I'm just kidding. Not that there'd be anything wrong with that. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, no, I have a girlfriend. Her name is Autumn. We've been together since I was like 18. But there's some stuff, you know, that happened in our past, and it's been a crazy ride, but I'm fucking just, I feel like, can I just be honest with you guys for a second? I feel like I owe her everything that I ever make ever in my life. You know, I feel like she deserves all of it. Like everything that I do now, I exist for Autumn. I exist for her. Anything that I do, anything that I make, any goal that I accomplish will be to raise her up, because she's made me into a good person. She makes me want to be good. She's so badass in every way. And yeah, she just makes me into a better me. She brings out all the best aspects of me and makes me want to exterminate those bad aspects. She makes me want to be good. Anyway, I could ramble on and say the same things 100 different ways forever, but we won't do that. You know, we have fluctuated throughout this video, but we've stayed at like 13 to 14 viewers. Who you got on the playoffs? You know, man, oh, it's Anas. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anas. Or Anas. 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 My bad. I'm so sorry. Who do I got on the playoffs? Yeah, man, I don't really watch sports. I'm not into the competitive nature of man. I play a lot of fighting games, but any of my friends will tell you I don't care when I lose. I excel at them, but the reason I think for that is because fighting games and music are very, very similar. It's all about rhythm and timing and memorization. You know what I mean? Or I guess rhythm and timing are kind of the same, but not exactly. You know, there's a certain timing that you need to input these buttons in, but there's also a rhythm to certain attacks. Anyway. Well, real quick, but what I was saying about that is that I excel at fighting games, but I'm the type of guy that like I want you to kick my ass. I want you to beat the shit out of me. I'm like the Goku of music. I'm not like the world's most powerful. That's not what I mean at all. I just mean that I really enjoy playing music with people, and like same thing with fighting games. Like I enjoy playing fighting games with people, and it's all a matter of like exchanging knowledge and seeing engaging where you are. It's all in friendly fun, you know. But as far as sports go, man, I feel like they're used in a lot of ways to like drive a wedge in between people, and I'm just not into the games. The games aren't that cool to me. Yeah, and they're overpaid. They're fucking overpaid like crazy. But, you know, I'm not here to get into that. So I don't have anyone on the playoffs. Do you have an Instagram? No, I do not have an Insta spam or a tweaker. So I stay off those sites. I don't really like. I don't really like them. What cigarette brand do you smoke? I smoke L&Ms. I shouldn't smoke any though. I really, really want to quit really badly, but I just love the way the cancer tastes in my mouth. My thoughts on yin and yang. Oh my god, dude, we do not have time to get into that. What games do I play? Welcome to Wendy's. How may I take your order? Yeah, no, I mean I don't work at Wendy's, but I work at like a gas station, and I've live broadcasted while I was at my gas station a couple of times with the phone in my pocket and just talked shit. Why do you hate social media? Well, I hate the way that fake sites are created in order to drive the opinions of individuals. So, like, a lot of times you're not interacting with real people. You're interacting with bots, especially on, like, large comment boards. People will say super extreme things in order to drive the opinions of others. And then other people that are a part of said group will come to take the defense of this bot that doesn't even exist. It's literally just meant to start an argument. I don't like the way that every fucking thing you interact with on the internet is monitored, and then social media sites specialize their ads based off the things that you view. That's a violation of your privacy. I don't like the way social media conducts itself in order to try and turn you into a better consumer. I don't like a lot of things about it, you know. In general, I think that we also have sort of lost the... We've lost the love of genuine human interaction. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? I have a GF and 2 beautiful kids. 3 girl named Olivia and a little boy named Nathaniel. My little girl hears your music and she grabs my hand and says, "Daddy, let's dance." Aw, that's fucking awesome. Sorry I said the F word. But it's still super cool though. I'm glad you could dance to my grooves. Can I cover Frank Sinatra? That would be dope if I could. Sinatra's a little classical, but man, I love him, man. You know who I think has a really Sinatra-esque sound that I really wasn't into at first is fucking, what's the name of that band? Give me a second. Panic at the Disco. Okay, I know how I might sound, or you might be like, what? What are you talking about? Panic at the Disco? Listen to that song, The Death of a Bachelor, and like tell me that he doesn't capture that style, that vocal style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he definitely killed that shit. Sorry, I got my hand like all up in the camera. What games do I play? Says Thomas Whitting. Yo, Thomas, sorry it took me so long to get to your comment. So like, man, I'm a PlayStation fan through and through. And so like my favorite games are like God of War. I love the God of War series. I'm really just a huge fan of Kratos. In general. Hey Bobby, don't worry, there are no rules to this live stream. We just hang out, you know what I'm saying? It's just you and me and 14 random strangers chilling together, you know what I'm saying? And oh wait, I almost forgot. You guys want to hit this? You guys want to here? Let me just, all right, and then make sure you, all right, there you go. Gotta fucking, all right, cool. All right, don't hold it too long, don't choke, yo. So anyway, what I was saying is I really like Kratos. I really like Nathan Drake. I love the fucking Uncharted collection. I love Kingdom Hearts. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts through over again right now. So yeah. Who said that? Fucking, I'm a retired Bobby. Hey Bobby, yo man. I mean, I smoke like high quality stuff, you know, but I live in Texas, so it's a little harder to get a hold of. Doing anything to get your music out there. I mean, besides this, not really. I find it hard to care sometimes. You do music for. I do music for myself. I create because it makes me feel good. And a lot of people, a lot of artists, they make music specifically to make money, specifically to be famous. And that's why their music is driven by greed. And that's why so many songs relate to the subject matter of fucking or being rich or having nice things or wearing nice clothes. When my music, it doesn't talk about that shit at all. And that's because, I'm coming from a place where I'm writing about what I give a shit about, and they're writing about what they want people to give a shit about, because these artists are meant to market to you. They're meant to sell you things. They're meant to make you have a preconceived notion of style in order to try and achieve that goal, so that you spend money, you become a better consumer. So I forgot what. Oh, so the thing is that I don't ever really feel the need to promote myself. I like to play music in the street, and I like to play music on YouTube, and I like to live broadcast a lot. I used to use Facebook. Now I'm going to use YouTube exclusively. My accounts aren't monetized. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have an Instagram. I don't have a Twitter. I just enjoy this. I enjoy being alive, smoking lots of cigarettes, which is not going to help me being alive. I don't really know what else to do. I'm happy where I'm at. I got my house. I got my job, beautiful girlfriend, 2 fat ass cats. You know what I'm saying? What is there to strive for? Billions of dollars, hundreds of groupies, thousands of groupies? It's not my thing. Yo, I would love to show you guys my cat. I'm gonna show you guys my cat, Thor. So this is my cat. His name is Thor. He's big as fuck. He's lazy. He's like my best friend. He was asleep on my bed, but now he's mad at me. He's like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, say hello to everyone, Thor. He can barely keep his eyes open. I'm such a dick. Alright, buddy. I'm sorry. I'll go put you back on the bed. So yeah, that's my cat. His name is Thor. He's a badass. They're kind of the best. Hell yeah, dude. Cats are awesome. My other cat's name is Jackie. She's asleep over here on this big ass pillow. Here, honey. See all those bags of clothes right there? They don't belong to me. I'm holding them for a friend. He had some issues with the storage room. I had to drop all his clothes off over here. You guys might know him. His name is Ron Roadwork Lashley. Ugh, I gotta quit smoking cigarettes, dude. I suck. Alright. One sec, I'm trying to get this weird tuning. Alright, cool. Question, you always use the same guitar. How old is it? Actually, this isn't the same guitar. The original guitar was Grandpa. That was the name of it. And it had the Elements of Harmony right here. I had a sticker of Pinkie Pie on the back of it. There's a couple of Pokemon stickers. This guitar is the Count. He's got some Pokemon stickers. And the Deep Ellum Brewing Company. Also my Gengar right here. There's an Oddish right there. That's a Walmart sticker because I used to sit outside and play outside of Walmart. And I got Colorado, Retro. Yeah, this one's got a long way to go. Anyway, I came into some financial issues a few years back and pawned my guitar. A friend of mine was going to get it out for me, but then he fell under financial issues. He kept telling me he was going to get it out. He kept telling me he was going to get it out. The guitar ended up getting sold. One day, maybe, I will be reunited with it. I would love that. But right now, it's floating around the world. It's just floating somewhere in Texas. So, yeah. This guitar is about 10 years old. Maybe? No. That would mean our grandpa's 10 years old. This guitar is probably around 5 or 6 years old. Oh, how did we get here? How was it all so crystal clear? So I couldn't find my fate. It led me here so far astray. Oh no. Oh, you never even thought that we might get this far. Just look at where we say you're so clever. Oh, if you thought that it might end like this, then you never would have meant that kiss. Like, are we asleep at last? No. Well, I hate to ask, but you are the reason that I breathe so fast. I'm born to pass right out on myself. Like, if I'd ever this life of mine, well, I was born to pass right out on myself and live to drive drunk like everyone else now. Like everyone else though. I'm like everyone else, no. Like everyone else though. I'm like everyone else though. Oh, how'd we get so far? Well, I guess that's based on where you are. When you just lay shit down with rhyme and reason. Just take this, it will numb your feelings. It's all to shake my faith. Now tell me, how did we get so damn far astray? Oh, but you promised that once we got here you'd be honest. Don't try to act like you didn't want this. You're so haunted by that ghost that you see in your rearview mirror. No kick it in gear while you pass me up there. I'll drive. No, I'm asleep at last though. Although I hate to ask, just you are the reason I breathe so fast. It's born to pass right out on myself. If I'd ever the life of my well, I was born to pass right out on myself and live to die young like everyone else though. I'm like everyone else though. everyone else know. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Play some Green Day. Yo, greetings from Germany. Love your music. Hey, thanks, bro. You rock. Carl de la Paz says, hey, does de la Paz mean of the peace? Anyway. How do so many Germans know your music? Every party I go, I hear your song. That's fucking sick, dude. That's cool. Maybe I should move to Germany. That sucks, dude. I got my guitar. Young Dagger Dick. Got my guitar stolen a while ago. It was my granddad's old-ass Fender acoustic, so I feel it. Man, it's crazy how a material object can imprint and hold so much emotion, and you don't realize how important it is until it's gone, and then you're like, fuck, I didn't realize how much of a part of me that thing was. Favorite acoustic artist? Favorite acoustic artist? I like John Gomm a lot. I also really like this guy, what's his name? Grayson Earhart. Dude, he's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, give me 1 sec. One sec, guys. The weather is so crazy here. I get bad allergies all the time. You can stay on my couch. Come to Germany. Ha! That's funny. Oh, mine as well. That's funny too. Thanks, guys. All right, what do we got here? I've been at this for days, trying to find a way to write my confessions down. Since every line I write is a mess, but at least this I will admit of what I've done and tried. There is no need to pretend. There is no need for innocence. Got to be honest. You guys know that song? No? Maybe? Verdict has come in, it says. I'm actually playing it wrong. I need to play it higher. I got a high voice, so I gotta like stay up on the thing if I want to play songs the way other people play them and still fucking be able to sing with them. Because when I try to sing low and no energy, it just comes out all like blah, 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 blah. It's so weird because I watched this video about how the norms for talking voices actually affects our singing voices. You know, so when I sing, I've got this, ooh, ooh, oh, you know, like, But then when I talk, I can't talk way up here all the time and just be super flamboyant with my voice. Otherwise, people don't want to hang out with me. So I gotta like tone that shit down like I do. And so now here I am. But sometimes I get excited. I'm like, dude, you totally don't understand. Like, you know, so yeah, it's interesting because we actually do damage our voices by creating a norm for how to speak. You know, people all the time they're like, Jesse, why are you yelling? I'm like, I'm not fucking yelling! Ah! Yeah, dude, I'm definitely gonna be streaming a lot more. You know, I probably won't keep these videos up, you know, because I just ramble a lot and it's pointless. But then I think it'd be cool if I did though, because then it'd be like I really didn't give a fuck what people thought. I could just like be myself and no big deal. You know, people are so worried about their personas on the internet. It's like, fuck you if you don't like it. Anyway, guys. Sorry I didn't do much playing though. We were all having conversations and shit. You know, I'll play one more song real quick to end it off, and then I'm gonna start playing some Kingdom Hearts because today's my day off. Can I still play my Songbird cover? So Songbird's not a cover. That's my song. It's just that the video of me playing the song Songbird is on a 3-string guitar, and I literally made the song up off the top of my fucking head right there that day. Like I was just sitting outside in the fucking rain and everybody was hanging out, smoking, and it just came to me. And so I don't exactly know how to play it. Like I gotta watch the video over and over and over again and turn it into a song. And man, I would love for Songbird to be a song because the lyrics are good in my opinion. But it's not. It's just completely made up off the top of my head. I like that shit, she's a songbird. I love it whenever she sings and when she spreads her wings. I don't even remember how it goes. It's like some shit that I've never seen, beautiful songbird. Would you land on my shoulder? I think that's how it is, right? Yeah, I'll do Fire in the Hole, guys. That's a good one to end the day with. I gotta go back out of this weird ass tuning real quick. It's way easier to tune back to E. Said smoke's an effect, so I will try to forget now the past that I wish I could remember. It's been here ever since the torch was lit. Now it seems sounds get simpler. I screaming fire in the hole, let's go smoke a bowl. No, I pack in the roaches from the joints I just rolled, and I don't really know how I'm ever gonna talk on all this greed. I said, Father, can you hear me? Oh, am I speaking loud and clearly? Oh, it's a little harder just breathe when the smoke fills my lungs. It's so hard to follow when I see the world through God goggles. And oh, my songs like tomorrow. When will they ever come? When will they ever say, I fucked it up. When will they ever say, when will they ever come? Anyway, you guys. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for chilling out, smoking with me, talking with me, making me feel like I'm important and shit. You know, you guys brought up a really good points. Maybe I should make a Patreon. Maybe I should make a Twitch account. Maybe I should do some stuff and some things. But I probably won't. But if I do, you guys will be the first to know. Thanks for all the love. Oh, also, just in case anybody gives a shit, my name on PlayStation Online is Songs Like Tomorrow. That's SONGLIKE, the number 2, MORROW. And so yeah, like if you guys have PlayStation Online, if you play any of the same games as me, you know, maybe we could get together and chill sometime. So it's Songs Like Tomorrow. Yeah, hit me up. Peace, guys.